let's go.
Yo.
Today is June 1st, and we are on pages 8 and 9. It's a new month, and so it's the book club. And our book this month is called If I Had Your Face.
又到了我们好书俱乐部的单元咯。我们本月要介绍的好书呢，叫做 If I Had Your Face。好，如果拥有你的脸。好，你这个地方你看到这个标题说 If I Had Your Face， 它用的是呢是现在相反的这种假设语气哦。很多时候就是常说，If I were you， 如果我是你，因为既然事实上是我不可能是你，那我们讲一个假设的情况，我们就会把时态呢从现在回推到过去。好，这个时候你会说，I don't have your face, but if I had your face， 这时候你想说，如果拥有你的脸的话呢，也许我就会拥有全世界，我可以得到我想要的东西。所以这个作品呢，其实事实上在讲到韩国的一些文化，他们的审美的这种标准啊等等。如果你喜欢韩国文化的话，一定要记得，我们赶快来看看，了解一下我们今天的内容哦。
If I Had Your Face. If I Had Your Face, a novel published in 2020, is written by Korean-American author Francis Cha. Set in modern-day Seoul, South Korea, the story follows the lives of 4 young women who live in the same apartment building near a cosmetic surgery district. Although they come from different backgrounds, their daily routines and shared struggles bring them together. Kyuri works as a room salon hostess, a job in which women entertain businessmen by chatting with them and keeping their glasses full. In this environment, women are judged almost entirely by their appearance. Miho, Kyuri's roommate, is an artist who returns to Seoul after earning her degree in the United States. She struggles with grief, identity, and unequal power in a romantic relationship. Ara, a hairstylist living down the hall, lost her ability to speak after experiencing trauma. She now turns to a K-pop idol as an emotional escape from family pressure. On another floor of the same building, Wana is a married woman trying to have a child. However, she worries about money, work, and whether raising a family is possible because of South Korea's harsh economy. By shifting between their perspectives, the novel presents a broad view of the challenges faced by many women in Korean society.
Okay, friends, so it is the book club, and we are on pages 8 and 9. Don't forget your blue pen and pencil right in your magazine. Let's look at our title and subtitle just a little bit more. So Anthony told us this is the second conditional. This talks about things that didn't really happen, or kind of the opposite. If I had your face, 我没有真的你的脸, so we use the affirmative. Here is another sentence. If I hadn't studied, I would have failed. Because I say I hadn't studied, 我真的有学习. It's always the opposite. The second conditional is if plus past word, would, could, might plus base, form, verb. Let's go. Practice this. This sentence pattern is pretty hard. But if you practice that, it's going to be easy to remember. If plus past word, would, could, might plus base, form, verb. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Explore. I was going to hand you for the subtitle. Explore Korean culture and identity. If you are interested in learning even more about Korean culture, today is the article for you.
没错，所以我们在这个副标题里面看到 explore 这个字就是探索，更去了解这个韩国文化啊 ，Korean culture and identity， 还有这个文化的认同哦。我们来看看我们今天的内容。
If I Had Your Face, a novel published in 2020, is written by Korean-American author Francis Cha.
好，我们来看第一段的第一句话哦。 他说 If I had your face 这个地方它是用斜体字，它就表示说这是我们这个作品这本书的书名。好，如果我拥有你的脸。好，这本书呢 A novel published in 2020 好，在2020年的时候出版的这个小说呢 is written by Korean American author Francis Cha， 它是由这个韩裔美籍的这个作家车熙元。好，这个车熙元他的这个韩文的名叫 Cha Hee-won。好，他的这个名字的话，他有一个这个美国的名字叫 Francis Cha。好，这里的话就知道说哦，他是在美国出生的这个背景来去看他自己韩国这个脉络的文化。
All right, pick up your pencil and underline is written by. This is the passive voice. 被动语态. It's be plus the past participle. There are a few ways to use this, but right here, 我们是加上那个书本，不是谁做的. So the object is more important than your subject here. Let's continue to our next sentence. Set in modern-day Seoul, South Korea, the story follows the lives of 4 young women who live in the same apartment building near a cosmetic surgery district.
好，我们来看第二句话哦。在这里的话，我们只要谈到书籍的话，一定会想说，哎，这个场景设定在哪里呢？所以你看这个第二句话说 ，Set in modern day Seoul, South Korea， 它就告诉你说，哦，我们的场景设定在这个南韩，好，南韩，然后呢，它的话是在首尔，而且是现代这个时间点。The story follows the lives of 4 young women。好，这故事呢，它本身是讲述4个年轻的女性。他就提到说，这个 story follows the lives of， 就是说，哦，跟着这4个人，好看他们的生活样貌。Who live in the same apartment building near a cosmetic surgery district. 好 ，cosmetic surgery， 各位可能很清楚，说韩国的话，他们整形的文化是非常非常发达的，而且在这个地方呢，他们住的这个apartment building， 他们住的这种公寓大楼呢，非常非常靠近cosmetic surgery district， 很靠近这个韩国的这种整形的这种手术的区域，好，整形街啊这样的地方。
That's right. So 区域 is district. We could also say area, but district feels like a government thing. If we just say, oh, it's like an area where you can do a lot of cosmetic surgery, it's a little mohu, it's a little less clear. So we can say area, A-R-E-A, but district is a little clearer, especially for the government. Now, let's look at this word cosmetic surgery. You probably know the word makeup. That's one word, makeup. And there's a little bit of a fancier word called cosmetics, 有加 s. And that's just a little fancier for this word. But because we're talking about like cutting your skin, we're going to call it cosmetic, 不要加 s, surgery. It's a little different than plastic surgery. When we talk about plastic surgery, that's because you have like a real medical problem and they want to fix it. Cosmetic surgery is strictly for looking more beautiful.
哦，所以在这里的话，如果提到整形的话，其实你要去细分一下。老师刚刚提到一个重点哦，如果说今天提到整形，有可能是 plastic surgery。好，很多时候就变成说，你可能是有可能车祸啦，或者一些其他地方你要去做一些复健等等的。
You're born with a problem.
或者是一些那种生下来可能天生的一些不同的一些地方，而且去做点处理。但这个地方他提到这种 cosmetic surgery， 纯粹的目的就是比较变漂亮。好，在这里的话，老师刚刚也提到另外一个词，平常我们常会讲 makeup， 就是我们说的有没有化妆。那如果谈到一个比较 fancy 一点的词的话，我们会用 cosmetics 来表达化妆品这样子的概念。所以你看这边这个地方，他提到说 cosmetic surgery， 它这边指的是想办法变美的这种手术，这种整形手术。
Although they come from different backgrounds, their daily routines and shared struggles bring them together. So they have different stories and their daily routines kind of help them understand each other a little better. Your routine is something you do every day without any real change. Think about your morning routine before you go to school. Wake up, maybe go to the bathroom, wash your face, eat breakfast, brush your teeth, put on your clothes, go to school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, every day it's the same. That's your routine.
没错 ，routine 这个字的意思呢，就是你日常生活中必须会做的一些例行公事啊。比方说，有些人早上的话，一早就要喝一杯咖啡，好，让自己提神醒脑。Maybe that's somebody's routine。好，在这里的话，他提到这个 routine 这个字的意思呢，就是每天要做的事情。所以他整句话说 ，Although they come from different backgrounds， 虽然他们的这种成长背景啊，来自不同的背景 ，their daily routines， 他们每天要做的事情。And shared struggles， 这边这个 shared 它有点像是形容词的感觉，放在 struggles 这个名词的前面，他们共同拥有的这样子的一些困境 ，bring them together。好，他平常有同样类型的这种例行公事，还有碰到类似的困境，所以像这些我们这个主角，这4位主角呢，本身呢会互相有一种像是姐妹情这样的感觉。
Okay, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we got paragraph 2. Hey friends, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We're on pages 8 and 9. It's the book club, and we're talking about Korean culture and Korean identity. If I had your face. Let's start paragraph 2. Cutie works as a room salon hostess, a job in which women entertain businessmen by chatting with them and keeping their glasses full. So when you talk about keep your glass full, and we're talking about businessmen, we're almost certainly talking about beer or whiskey or maybe wine or vodka or something. They want you to keep drinking. And let me tell you a secret. I had no idea what a room salon hostess was. I had to ask this guy for help and show me videos. And I'm like, what?
OK，
It's a very unusual idea to me.
没错，所以这里的话，我们来看看哦。所以这一段它主要开始会先介绍其中两个主角哦。第一个那个主角呢就是 Curie， 好 Curie。然后我们在讨论这一段的时候呢，因为老师对于韩国文化不是很理解嘛，那在这里的话，我就跟他就是稍微解释了一下。然后我们看第一句话，他就提到说 ，Curie works as a room salon hostess。这个 room salon 有点像是他们那种高级的这种俱乐部的那种公关小姐，这个 hostess 就是指公关小姐哦。那它的这种形态有点像是我们台湾的那种酒店。但是它的那种设定上面会更高档一点，可能会变得是更加的隐秘。然后呢，这很多时候是这种生意人啦，谈生意的地方，或者说是一些艺人会出没的地方。所以它这个地方它就告诉你这个细节了。A job in which women entertain businessmen by chatting with them and keeping their glasses full. 所以说今天你提到 room salons， 我去查一下它的英文的解释哦。它的解释说是 room salons are a type of nightlife venue， 好，就是地方场地 in Korea where men drink in private rooms。Accompanied by female hostesses， 所以变成是说，今天你在谈生意啦、开心的过程当中，旁边会有女性的女公关，长得很漂亮的来陪你，然后帮你斟酒，陪你说笑聊天的感觉。所以在这个地方，这个句子他说 in which 就是 where 啊 ，women entertain businessmen， 好，这些这个女公关呢会让这些生意人很开心，好跟他们谈笑，甚至把他们的酒杯斟满。
All right, let's go to our next sentence. In this environment, women are judged almost entirely by their appearance, meaning the way they look. And the video you sent me was very interesting. There are some room salons that are filled with top 1% women, top 10% women, and on down. And I'm guessing that the top 1% are a lot more expensive than the top 10%. The top 50%, et cetera, et cetera. This is a pretty tough job that maybe is very good for young women, but as you get older, it gets harder and harder to me.
没错，所以在这里的话，我给老师看的这个影片里面，他就提到说，事实上他们有像把这些公关的这个女公关们，有因为外貌去分等级嘛，就变成是外貌越高是 top 1%， 他可能你要请他来你这个包厢里面的话就会比较贵等等，所以他这边提到说，在这样的环境里面 ，in this environment, women are judged almost entirely by their appearance， 就变成是 appearance 就是他们的外貌，所以他们是凭他们的外貌去分等级，就是你要得到很多的资源啊，等到这个顾客的青睐，你必须维持自己外貌一直很好看。
Okay, let's go to our next sentence. Miho, Cuties' roommate, is an artist who returns to Seoul after earning her degree in the United States. Okay, so we know Cutie doesn't have enough money to live by herself, so she's working at this room salon and maybe she makes okay money, but not enough to live by herself. And now she has this roommate that's sometimes there. Okay.
Yeah， 所以在这边的话，我们来看到另外一个主角哦，另外主角就出现了，就是 Miho 啊 ，Miho 是要美凡哦。Curie's roommate is an artist who returned to Seoul after earning her degree in the United States. 那美凡的话呢，她是居丽那 Curie 她的这个室友，然后呢，她呢是刚从美国拿了这个学位，她是一个艺术家。美国拿了学位之后，回到首尔的这个角色。
So I have lived in Taiwan for a long time, and when I was listening to the names to make sure I said it right, her name is Miho, and I instantly was like Taiwan Miho.
Right.
Not nice, but that was just my reaction to the name. Okay, so she's an artist, and I'll tell you what, if you're an artist and you go to the United States, you will see artists are very independent in the United States, and Korea is, I think, maybe stereotypically a little bit more, how would you say it? They're a little bit less independent. And so I see kind of a conflict here. There's going to be a problem. She struggles with grief. That's deep, long sadness, identity, and unequal power in a romantic relationship. And I'm sure she saw very independent people as artists in the United States.
没错，所以这里的话呢，老师刚刚提到说，其实事实上你提到艺术家的话，在美国很多艺术家他们感觉上是相当独立，他可能有自己的一些赚钱的模式啦，或者他们有一个类似像这样子的一种系统，可以让他们比较独立的去作业。可是反观可能在韩国的话，好像就不是这样。所以在这边的话，你可以想象到他有一些这种生活当中的一个挣扎。所以你看这个地方，他说到 ，She struggles with grief 就是悲伤。Identity 自我认同，他从美国回来之后，会发现到可能别人把他当作是很像是美国回来的喝过洋墨水的，可能会有一些自我认同上面的一些问题。And unequal power in a romantic relationship。我自己的话去看了书的一部分哦，那书里面提到说他也认识了一些上流社会的这些朋友，然后呢，他也认识了这个上流社会的男友，可是男友的妈妈始终觉得说你不配嫁给我的儿子。好，反正事实上他在这里面这个过程中其实历经了很多的挣扎。
All right, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we got paragraph 3. Hey friends, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We're on pages 8 and 9. Get that pencil ready. Era, a hairstylist living down the hall, lost her ability to speak after experiencing trauma. I need you to underline this word trauma. Number 1, maybe you will hear another person say trauma. Trauma and trauma are both fine. It's a Greek word, and it literally means to get hurt.
没错 ，trauma 这个字的话，意思是创伤。那它呢是来自于这个希腊文，在希腊文里面本来的意思就是 get hurt， 受伤的意思。所以你看这个地方呢，我们就看到另外一个这个角色哦，叫做 Ara or Ara 都可以哈。A hairstylist， 好，他是一个发型设计师。Living down the hall， 他是住在这个走廊尽头的。Lost her ability to speak after experiencing trauma， 在她经历了一个创伤之后呢，失去了说话能力。事实上，一旦开场的时候，如果你去看这本书的话，一开场就是从 Ara 的视角去看这件事情。她一个好朋友叫秀晶苏锦，好，她就戏称说你是人鱼公主啊，你就用那个嗓子换了一个这个其他的这种腿啊什么的，好，用这种方式去安慰她这样子失去了这种声音这件事情。
This word trauma will be very important for day 2. Please highlight this word and remember it. Let's continue. She now turns to a K-pop idol as an emotional escape from family pressure. So if you have this pressure, you need a way to let it out. And everyone has their own way of dealing with this. She really loves this K-pop idol. She wants to run away from her family pressure. 小心 pressure 有那个 sh 发音。
没错，所以 pressure 这个字就是压力的意思。好了，他就告诉你说了 she now turns to a K-pop idol。好，他是 K-pop idol， 大家都知道就是这些K-pop 韩国流行偶像，对不对？在这个书里面呢，他那个 idol 叫做泰人，好，泰人，他很喜欢22岁的这个男生 as an emotional escape from family pressure， 用来当作是逃避家庭压力的一种情绪上的出口。
On another floor of the same building, Juana is a married woman trying to have a child or trying to have a baby. However, she worries about money, work, and whether raising a family is possible because of South Korea's harsh economy.
好，我们来看最后一个出场的这个角色哦，他就是 Juana。好，他说 on another floor of the same building。好，在这个大楼另外一层楼呢，好，他说 Juana 袁奈这个角色呢 is a married woman trying to have a child。她是一个已婚的女性，想要呢拥有一个孩子。他还告诉你说了 ，However, she worries about money, work, and whether raising a family is possible.Because of South Korea's harsh economy， 这个 harsh 就是指的那种非常非常严苛的这种经济环境。因为她老公失业的关系，所以她变成独立要撑起这个家。那在这个过程当中，很担心自己有没有办法 raising a family， 就是能够养家活口。
Okay, so let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we got paragraph 4. Okay, friends, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We are starting paragraph 4 on our book club article, If I Had Your Face. Let's continue. By shifting between their perspectives, the way they see the world, the novel presents a broad view of the challenges faced by many women in Korean society today.
好，我们在这边的话看到几个重要的字词汇哦。第一个叫做 shifting， 在你的这个键盘上面有一个按键叫做 shift， 就是转换 ，that means to change。在这里的话 ，shifting 就是切换的意思。然后第二个字呢就是 perspective， 那 perspective 就是你看 the way you look at things， 好，你看事情的视角等等。所以说今天你看到这句话，他提到说 by shifting between their perspectives。在他们这个视角，透过这种视角的不断切换，好，一下看到 Miho 的视角，一下看到这个 Curie 的视角等等。The novel presents a broad view of the challenges faced by many women in Korean society today。你就有机会看到说，现在在韩国社会里面，女性所面临的许许多多的困境，还碰到的挑战是什么样的样貌
Anthony, I would like to ask you and our viewers here,especially about paragraphs 2 and 3. Do you recognize any of these problems that these women face in Taiwanese society?
所以老师就问到我们说，如果你看到第二段跟第三段的话，事实上你有机会看到说，同样在韩国这样子碰到的一些挑战啊等等，在台湾有没有？因为我自己的话没有太多的机会去参与到说女性在职场上跟碰到的问题，但我可以想象程度上也许稍微轻微一点点，但一定有类似的情况。
Yeah, I thought especially Juana, she wants to have a child, and I think a lot of Taiwanese people maybe would like 2, maybe 3 children. But because of the harsh economy, it's very hard to make enough money. And so people will have a pet baby. They'll have, a pet parent. And you will maybe have 1 kid at most because it's really difficult to pay for that. And I certainly recognize that a lot of people my age in the United States also feel that pressure.
没有错。所以老师说，很多人因为养不起孩子啦，所以可以养毛小孩，去满足自己这方面的情感需求等等。
Yeah, okay. Very interesting. So tomorrow we'll talk even more in depth about the cosmetic surgery and some other aspects of this. So I think you should not go anywhere. Wait for us after our extended 24-hour break. But until then, for Enjoy English School, I am Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.